Hi, writers. Yesterday, we started revising our stories. Today, we're going to keep on doing that, and I've created a checklist of things that we need to look for while we're writing and make sure that we have these things or we've checked for all of these things. But one thing that I want us to remember is that good writers make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Good writers also edit their work. And so that's why we're spending so much time revising our how to story. Because good writers spend a lot of time fixing it to make it better and better each time they relook over it. So let's look. We're going to look at the first, go by the numbers. So we're going to start with the number 1 and we're going to look at the story and see if there's anything in there that I can change that doesn't have that, and then all the way down. So the first one, checking our writing, is make sure your name is on your paper. Miss O'Brien's name is not on her paper. So I have to go and write my name. At the top left corner of your paper, I want you to have your name. So I'm going to put my name. Miss O'Brien. Okay, so now I can check off number 1. I checked it. Number 2 says each sentence starts with a capital letter. So let me look for each sentence. I'm going to put a line underneath each start of a sentence to make sure that I see all of them. So this is the start of a sentence. Peanut butter is capitalized. I see a period. Capitalized. Go to the next period. Capitalized. Go to the next period. Capitalized. Go to the next one. Capitalized. Next one. Capitalized. Next one. Capitalized. And then you just got to keep on going the whole way and make sure you have them. For every single sentence, you have to start with the capital letter. Okay, so check. Number 3, each sentence ends with a punctuation mark. Well, I just looked at all of my capital letters and I looked for periods to see the end of the sentences. So I think I can go ahead and check that one because we just checked. People's names and all I's are capitalized. Well, let me see. I'll use a different color for names and I's. But I don't think I used any names, so I'm just going to look for I's. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are my favorite today. I. That's capital, so that's good. I'm going to teach you how to make an amazing peanut butter and jelly sandwich. First, we have to get our materials. You will need, okay, I'm just going to go through and look. I don't see any more. Okay, check. Commas are used correctly. This one is kind of tricky. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to read the whole thing. Make sure wherever my commas are that it sounds right, that pause sounds right. Today, I am going to teach you how to make an amazing peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Do we put a comma after a day or a date? Yes. So when I say today, comma, that's correct. Okay. First is a time, right? You did it first. So that's correct. There needs to be a comma after first. And then here, you will need a butter knife, 2 pieces of bread, peanut butter, and jelly. When I have a list, do I need to have a commas? Yes, after each thing in my list. So you will need a butter knife, comma, 2 pieces of bread, comma, peanut butter, comma, and jelly. Good. Once you have your materials, you will begin to use your knife to spread the peanut butter on 1 piece of bread. Then, is then a time? Yes. Then and next is both the middle part of my body. So then, comma, that's correct. You will spread jelly on the next piece of bread. The last thing you will do is connect the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Should I do a comma after the last thing you will do? Let's see. Let's try to pause right there and see if it sounds right. The last thing you will do is connect the peanut butter and jelly so it mixes together into pure deliciousness. That sounded kind of strange. I think it sounds better without it on that one. But here's my conclusion linking word. To sum it up, comma, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are the best. Now you can make this great meal all on your own too. So let's see what it would sound like without the comma. To sum it up, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Ooh, that's just so fast. To sum it up, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are the best. That sounds a lot better. And then the last thing that you're going to check off, words are spelled correctly. So you have to go through your story and make sure that all of your words are spelled correctly, okay? And then you can check off that bottom one too. So for today, you're going to keep on revising, and you are going to check your writing just like I did. You need to check all 6 of these things. Make sure your name is on your paper. Each sentence starts with a capital letter. Each sentence ends with a punctuation mark. People's names and I's are capitalized. Commas are used correctly, and words are spelled correctly. So now you need to take time looking at your entire story, your introduction, body, and conclusion, and check off all of these things to revise your paper. And just remember, just because you'll have to change some things in your story doesn't mean that you're a bad writer. Good writers correct their writing multiple times, over and over. So take some time and focus on all of these things so that it can be the best writing that you have written, okay?